What is Biznet3? If Amazon is a new kind of book company, then think of Biznet3 as a new kind of enterprise technology company that provides specialist services for a specific marketplace. Biznet3 provides a convergence point for buyers, sellers, and enablers, with a focus on specialty technology. What makes Biznet3 unique is that it's built around more than commerce services. It's also built around people, independents, and specialists in a business network. Most innovation comes from startups, but the supply of innovation is limited by how narrow the channels to customers are. The startup has to open source the product and hope for the best, or seek investment for a sales team, and investors are only interested in blockbusters. Some try and partner with existing large enterprise software companies, or plan to be acquired by them with the promise of a bigger sales organization to get them to the customer. Once again, you get congestion because these reps have big targets and can only focus on blockbuster products and large budget buyers. The niche products and buyers are ignored. What we have identified here is a very clear ecosystem of innovators, sellers, and buyers that could converge to expand this specialist marketplace. This convergence is around a set of services, but it's more than e-commerce. It's around people. Who are these people? They're small innovators ranging from offshore software companies, people with ideas, specialists, and traditional companies with innovation and portfolio challenges or partnership requirements. There are also specialist sales cells, dynamic business leaders, and early adopters of new ways to sell, as well as specialist resellers. Also, female professionals who comprise over 50% of all college graduates, and Biznet3 gives them the freedom to maintain their family life while sustaining a lucrative career. There are also mature men and women who are living longer and wanting or needing to work, people trying to find a start in the market, business leaders, resellers, reps, referrals, etc. And then we have specialist buyers. These are the buyers who want connectors for management tools, specialist connectors. There's a world of specialist requirements. You could even add specialist-affiliated third-party service providers who could add to the marketplace legal and accounting services, healthcare, sales leads, event management, microfinance, and even contract engineering. We have identified the people and products taking part in our new marketplace, but what about the convergent services bringing everything and everybody together? Of course, the people who are part of this community are already accustomed to remote, distributed, and online working. The move to a virtual company system should be easy for them. They use SharePoint, WebEx, Salesforce, Google, the cloud, iPhones and Droids for online meetings and demos. We work with contractors, outsourcing, offshoring, and contract engineering. Partners and the channel are already vital to extend reach and lower sales cost. Distributed development and working from home are part of life. Adapting to a set of shared services in a virtual company is easy and liberating. In fact, most of these services already exist. Social networks to bring people together, answers systems, jobs boards, wikis, help desks, project management, and Salesforce automation. The problem is that they are universal services for divergent communities. In other words, they are all things to all people. If you want a sales group in LinkedIn, good luck, there are lots of them. Driving any form of convergence is difficult. If you then want to drive convergence across multiple functions, it's impossible. Indeed, with chaotic authentication systems, you couldn't even integrate the ones that are already there. Ironically, the target customers are traditional large companies, and it is them that have to integrate these divergent web services. Convergence is at the customer, not the web. Biznet3, however, has implemented these modules, but in a way that is customized to the requirements of the specialist community. We are then bringing together cross-functional integration so that the underlying business network does more than tell you that your friend has a new photograph. Your activity feed can now tell you that you have tasks, jobs, leads, orders, news, updated discussions, answers, etc. Your social network is a business network. Even better, we are not only integrating between modules, we also integrate ours to those universal services. The help desk is there to provide a single input for customers, but as a supplier, you can use a different system. You can import your LinkedIn data. We can import jobs for our community, and over time, whenever possible, we'll be using industry standard techniques to integrate with anything that'll help our members. These common services that drive this convergence are your Business Network 3.0, biznet3.com.